It is the premier event where international leaders get together to talk about issues facing the economy. And 13 ABC is your only station covering the G20 summit in Los Cabos, Mexico. This meeting may be thousands of miles away, but as Washington Bureau Chief Jacqueline Pola-Castro reports tonight, the impact is very close to home.
The lawmakers that I talked to here in Washington stress that what will happen at the G20 summit will affect our daily lives. One of the biggest issues that world leaders are going to be talking about is trade. Here's why it matters to you. This group of world leaders will meet in Mexico next week to discuss the state of the global economy. But our Ohio lawmakers are already talking about it.
We practice trade in this country according to some economics textbook that's 20 years out of date instead of practicing our national interest, and that means standing up for American interests.
The magnitude can be hard to comprehend. The right crisis could threaten the entire global economy. It's one of the worries that keeps economists and world leaders up at night. Our lawmakers point out that the challenge for the United States is how to stimulate growth at home.
It's not just the GM plant, the transmission plant. It's not just the Jeep plant both in Toledo. It's about Johnson Controls in Northwest Ohio. It's about companies in the tier 2 and 3 and 4 suppliers that sell components into the auto industry.
The G20 summit was created in response to financial problems in emerging economies in the 1990s. Then talks became even more intense in 2008, during the worst economic crisis since the Great Depression. Senator Brown says we should all be paying attention now.
Regardless of what you do in Northwest Ohio, you're connected to these trade issues, whether you're in manufacturing or whether you're a local hardware store or whether you're a teacher. It all affects the tax base and all affects economic growth.
Our lawmakers tell me they'll be watching closely as world leaders get together in Los Cabos, Mexico. The G20 summit is set for Monday and Tuesday. In Washington, Jacqueline Pola-Castro, 13 ABC Action News.